So guys, One Piece chapter 1146 is out, so let's go over it. The title of the chapter is A Stir in the Silence. In this chapter, so much is going on, like the Holy Knights are going crazy, and the Straw Hats they look like frauds. The Holy Knights are making like easy work of them. They're going absolutely insane in this chapter. Holy Knight stocks are up. But on the other hand, the Usopp stocks are down, like they're in all-time low right now. I'm just giving you a heads up with that. So with that in mind, let's go to the chapter. In the cover story, we see that Ulti is begging Yamato to let her join the Yamato's crew because like Yamato saved Ulti in page 1, so Ulti right now feels like she's in debt with Yamato to help her out. Ulti is like owes Yamato a lot after Yamato saved page 1 and Ulti. So we see that like Ulti is literally crying to let her join Yamato's crew. I think Oda is like making parallel between Oden and Yamato here, and like maybe Yamato will also have like 9 scabbards just like Oden had. Let's see where it goes next. I'm curious to see where Yamato will go next and who will join the crew next, or if Yamato will even allow Ulti or page 1 to join her crew. I don't know what will happen, but I'm really liking the cover story so far. Like it's slowly building up to something big. So just watch out for that. Oda is cooking something here. So with that in mind, let's go with the chapter now. The chapter starts right where it ended the last chapter. We see that everyone is shocked to see Gunko on the top of the ship, and they're like everyone they knew right away that she is one of the human intruders that invaded Elbaph. So they ask if she's a human, and Gunko replies like really angrily that she is not a human, she is a god. And then we see Usopp mention NL here, like that she is just like NL. Usopp says that. So maybe Oda is foreshadowing that NL might come back in the stories at some point. Maybe not during the Elbaph arc, but some point in the story ahead. Because we did see in the mural that there was a arc maximum that was shooting a thunder strike onto the Adam tree in the mural. So NL is going to come into play at some point. So just watch out for that. Oda is cooking something here. So Gonko, she just yaps a lot in this chapter. Like she is just telling what their plan is, and the world is about to end, and some people found out about it. We'll go over it later on the chapter, but she just talks a lot. I'm just giving a heads up. So Colon is like, yeah, why are you kidnapping my friends? So it's great to see that Colon actually cares about the students in Elbaph, even if they don't like him a lot because he fights a lot and stuff. But it's great to see Colon's character develop. Like Oda is really focusing on how Colon is like really paralleling Luffy in the story. Like both got like rejected by Shanks when they were kids. Both want to be pirates. So you see the similarities between Luffy and Colon a lot. So it's great to see that. And Gonko is like, Gonko is really angry when Colon is like talking back to her. We then cut away to the Frankie's group, and we see that Frankie has already defeated the Zeus-looking monster which was coming after them. And we also see Ripley. Ripley is like holding Frankie in one hand, and on the other hand is like there we can see Bonnie and Lilith. And Bonnie and Lilith are very like excited to see that Frankie took down one of the monsters. We then cut back again to the Gonko's and the Nami's group, and we see that Nami is very angry that she is like Gonko is kidnapping children. Nami won't allow that to happen. She is saying that, and then we find out that then Usopp and others found out that she is actually a celestial dragon. So and Usopp is saying they're the worst. And she's nothing like the ones I was picturing though. Oh yeah, it's referring to the ones they saw in Saba already, like when the Straw Hats met Saint Charles and Saint Rosewald. You know how they look. I don't want to say how, what they actually look like. Gonko is compared to them as a baddie. She is badass Gonko. And then we see that Brook actually knows about the God's Knight. This part like really surprised me a lot. Like I didn't expect Brook to be knowing that about God's Knight. I thought God's Knights were supposed to be a very secretive group of people who were like the highest ranking celestial dragons, where only a few people knew about them. So it looks like people actually know about the God's Knights a lot. I was thinking maybe Jinbei would know about them because he worked with the government for 11 years. But we actually see that Brook is the one who knows about them. Yeah. As a matter of fact, Brook has been alive for 90 years, so he does actually, he does have a lot of experience. Like, he actually knows a lot of stuff that he is gatekeeping, you know. Brook does know a lot. Like, Brook met Roger, and I think he also met Rox. Like, to be honest, like he was around that time where Rox was at his prime. So I'm like really curious. I'm really like excited to see what Oda is cooking with Brook. Like, Oda is really like focusing on Brook a lot in this arc. I can see that. But interestingly, we don't see anything about Gonko and Brook interaction. Like, there was so much talk about how Gonko would react when she sees Brook, and how Brook would like react when he sees Gonko, you know, with the gag stuff and anything. But nothing like that happened in this chapter. Like, Gonko was like going straight into business. Like, Gonko didn't even like give an eye to Brook. Like, she didn't even care. Like, she's like straight on standing on business. Like, she doesn't. I don't know if she knows if Brook is the Soul King who was singing the New World song that Gonko likes. Maybe this will come into play later in the arc. I was hoping something will happen between Gonko and Brook, but nothing actually happened in this chapter. We can see that Usopp is really mad that Gonko is forcing the children into slavery, and we see an arrow we see Gonko's arrow coming towards Usopp, and Usopp is like shocked. Usopp is like scared, like, what is this? Get that away from me. Nami is in the meantime, we see Nami is preparing an attack with Zeus, and we also see Usopp is trying to run away from the arrows, and the arrow is actually not doing anything. Usopp is just panicking for no reason. We see Nami use a Thunder Shard, a new attack called Thunder Shard Tempo, and Gonko just casually redirects the attack back at Nami, and in the meantime she's talking about how the world was supposed to end, simply vanish one day, but some people like Vegapunk, Olvia, and Clover like warned people about it, and so now there's going to be a huge war because of this, which no one will be able to stop, and that whoever the giants side with during this war will be the deciding factor about who wins this war. So I'm really curious to see like how the giants play into this war. And in the meantime, we also see that Luffy and Loki, they're just eating food and they're just chilling, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, Luffy and Usopp, Luffy and Loki, they don't even know. Like, everyone's fighting for their lives and they're just eating KFC, bro. It's crazy, man. Luffy better lock in because his friends and people he loves, they're in trouble right now. He better come and save them sooner. We then continue with Nami running away from the redirected attack, and the attack actually hits someone. We see that, and it turns them into bones. We see that, the Thunder Strike, and I actually thought it hit Nami, but it turns out that Brook was the one who tanked the attack. It's crazy. Like, and then we see Usopp shoot something at Gonko, and it just takes Gonko's like upper body off, like from like abdomen to her head, like everything, like it took off, it just bursted. I thought she was dead. Gonko was dead, I thought that. But actually, Gonko also has regenerative power, just like the elders in Egghead. She like easily regenerates her upper body like it's nothing. Like, she maybe she's immortal. I don't know. Like, immortality and regeneration, are they the same? Like, I don't know what is going on here. Like, as far as I know, the Gods Knight didn't have immortality before, because we saw Garling at God Valley and he was young, and now he's old, so it's definitely not immortality, so it's just regeneration, I think. Maybe Imo gave them this power, just like Imo gave the elders the regeneration, so it's definitely something to do with Imo here. It's crazy. Like, Brook thought that Brook killed Gonko in one shot, but Gonko easily regenerates, and everyone is like shocked to see, like, what is this? Like Usopp was actually feeling bad that he killed her, but Gonko is just casually like regenerating, and we see that Gonko attacks and Gonko shoots an arrow towards Usopp, and Usopp starts panicking again. Like, I don't know, for some reason, like, Gonko has been targeting Usopp a lot. Like, he's the weakest one, and Gonko is like targeting him, and I feel bad. Like, this is making Usopp look really bad. Like, Elbaph was supposed to be his arc, and he's fumbling this so bad. And then we see that Nami tries to attack Gonko one more time, and we cut away to all the other parts in Elbaph, and we see Dory and Brogy. They're also fighting on the ship. They're fighting against the Dragir monster, and we see the Brogy took out the chicken monster, and we see Elbaph is in total chaos right now. Like there are people all around Elbaph are fighting against the monsters. It's crazy right now, bro. Like we can see Gunko charging towards the group, and Colon tries to attack, and that but like one of the arrow, like it takes Colon away, like it just binds around Colon's throat and it takes him away. And in the meantime, Jinbei is trying to attack, and Brook also prepares to attack Gunko. And then, like, Gunko just casually redirects Brook's and Jinbei's attacks towards each other. Jinbei punches Brook's head off, and Brook just, with his sword, like, he pierces Jinbei, and it kind of hurt. Like, you can tell they're both hurt. Like, Gunko is going crazy on the Straw Hats right now. Like, she's soloing them. Like, the Straw Hats are out on Fraud Watch. A Yonko crew, they're supposed to be Yonko crew, and they're looking like frauds now. But Gunko, the God's Knight stocks, they're up, bro. They're an all-time up right now. Gunko uses a new attack called Alloy Fated Arrow, and then she redirected the attack of Jinbei and Brook. And we see that the attack Nami tried to use before, and it comes towards her. And we see Gunko kick her away, like in the chin. Like Nami is done here, bro. Like it looks bad, bro. Gunko is just casually, bro, low diffing them, bro. It's crazy. Like we then see Gunko go towards Usopp next, and the arrow goes towards Usopp next, and Gunko follows the arrow, and then Gunko gives a bad, bro, crazy knee to Usopp's face, bro. This is really bad. Like this panel, I am just laughing I've been laughing after seeing this panel, bro. Like Usopp looks really bad here. Like it's crazy. We then cut away. We then see that everyone's falling off the ship. Like we see Nami, Brook, Jinbei, Usopp, everyone falling from the ship, and we see Colon being taken away with the Gonko's arrow. Like Gunko easily kidnapped Colon here. We can say that. It's crazy. I wonder what's going to happen next. Like Scopper might come and try to fight Gunko next. I'm pretty sure this will happen. Scopper versus the God's Knights. This is being set up right here because Gunko just casually kidnapped Colon in front of 4 Straw Hat members. It's crazy, bro. This is a huge Gunko W. I don't know. It's bro, like God's Knights, 3 of the God's Knights are just soloing the entire Elbaph. It's crazy. We need Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, and Loki, bro. And where are they, man? They're just chilling, bro. We need them back. What the hell? This is insane, bro. Like, we then cut away to Killingham's group, and we see that Killingham has defeated the teachers at school, and he's preparing to broadcast something. And then we cut away to the Saint Sommers has already defeated Saul. And we see that Robin and Chopper are hiding inside Saul's beard, and because Saul told them not to come out and wait for Sommers to go away, because Saul told Robin and Chopper to save the children first. And Saul is like, he looks really bad. Like he might be dead for the second time. Like it's crazy, bro. Sommers, the aura of Sommers is emanating in this chapter. It's crazy. Like Saul, and it's bad. It's hard to see Robin she's having a PTSD from O'Hara, like when Saul got done for the first time, and now like she has to watch Saul get beaten for the second time as well. I feel for Robin here, but some people were mad that Robin was not doing anything, but I can understand why she didn't do anything here. So it's understandable. But I do hope Robin gets her get back on Sommers. I'm pretty sure Saul is not dead here, but he goes down. We can see that it looks really bad for Saul. He's all bloodied over and everything, and it's crazy, bro. And at the end of the chapter, we see that Sommers is really mad with King Harold because he really messed it up. Sommers says King Harold messed up everything. I wonder, like I thought King Harold was a traitor, like he was actually working for the government, but now this makes it seem like maybe Harold, like he turned face. Like he was helping the government at first, but then he realized that the government is actually bad, and now he was trying to like change Elbaph for good, like not telling people not to go to war and turning Elbaph into a peace land, because the world government tried to use the Elbaph as a military, as a as an army. World government tried to create an army from the Elbaph people. So I don't know. Like we really need that game hero flashback as soon as possible. Loki needs to start talking ASAP, bro. And yeah, man, like Luffy, that's the end of the chapter. So yeah, it's crazy, bro. Elbaph is in total chaos. Like it really does feel like the final war has already started. I'm not gonna lie. But everything is happening. While everything is happening, Luffy and Loki, they're just full. Like they're fat, bro. Like that panel was like my favorite of the chapter. Like they don't even know what is going on, bro. But I must say, bro, they better hurry up and come, because it's not looking good for the others here on the Sun world. But I don't know what's gonna happen next. Like like, yeah, we see that Sommers is going to announce something. Like maybe he's going to tell the people of Elbaph that we're going to kidnap your children if you don't come and work for us. Like he's gonna do something like that, or he's gonna give them an ultimatum, you know, like if you don't work for us, your children will be killed or something like that. He's going to announce it. So yeah, I'm really curious to see what happens next. Thankfully there's no break next week and Oda has been cooking non-stop, so yeah, we don't have to wait that much longer. And the One Piece anime is about to go crazy right now, so with Luffy versus Kizaru, so watch out for that. So yeah, I'm really excited for what is happening on Elbaph, man. Like I can't wait to see what happens next. So Oda is something else, bro. Like yeah. So that is it, guys. That is it for the chapter. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. I love One Piece.